We didn't talk about this. We just started talking about this. But we're supposed to do the recap right now. But we didn't talk about this, so we're not. How can we recap what we didn't talk about?
Okay, we have to talk about this really quickly.
Hurry and talk about it.
My favorite patriotic songs. You, Dad.
Born in the USA.
God's Country. Done.
Proud to be an American.
Star Spangled Banner.
God bless the USA. Or God bless America.
God bless the USA.
What's the one? My country, 'tis of thee.
I don't know. I think that's a Canada theme song.
No, it's not. Anyway, good episode today. We talk about a myriad of things. We celebrate the 4th. We're excited to blow stuff up. Jonathan blows up his bathroom, apparently. We talk about the intricacies of get well cards and things that you might not want to write.
We talk about Teslas and how we may or may not like them.
Oh, I'll tell you what. Jonathan's in doghouse for that one.
Yeah, hot cakes, spitting real fire here.
Yeah, some hot cakes. Did you say hot cakes?
Yeah.
These ones are pancakes and flapjack cakes.
I think I don't know what I said.
Talked about fortune tellers.
How they're fortune.
They're fortunate to have the jobs that they got.
Yeah.
Anyway, give it a listen.
Yep. God bless the USA.
And Brandon, hit it.
Woo.
Oh, yeah! Cats in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man on the moon.
Hello.
Happy 4th of July.
Yes. Happy 4th of July indeed. This is the day of America.
Happy birthday, America.
Yeah, happy birthday to it.
And happy birthday to our friend Max.
Oh, yeah, shout out to Max. Happy birthday to him.
Just moved from our hometown of Las Vegas to Virginia, so...
Oh, nice.
I mean, I guess kind of dead to us now, but we still hope you listen every now and then.
Yep.
So, yeah, happy 4th of July. You ready to blow some stuff up?
Oh, yeah. Blowing stuff up is my top 5 favorite things to do.
So what else is in the top 5?
No, it is the top 5.
It is it is 1 through 5 is blowing stuff up.
Yes.
How often do you blow stuff up?
Well,
what's the most recent thing you've blown up?
The bathroom.
All right. Yeah, so I have this idea, and I just need to start doing it. I have a handful of friends that have some crazy stories.
Oh.
And I'm just what I'm going to do is I'm going to record their stories.
You're going to steal them.
No, I'll record their stories. I'll have them record it, with their own voice.
Yeah.
And then we'll listen to it, and then we'll give commentary to it after the fact.
Oh.
Because some of these stories, they're like unbelievable. So I have a buddy who blew up some stuff when he was younger. And
whoa.
So anyway, future podcast idea. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Get ready for the explosive story podcasts coming up. Well, I don't know if there's... Anyway, all right, so 4th of July, America, we love you, America.
Yeah.
We're not talking about that girl that Ralph knows.
Yeah.
Whose name is America. Okay, there was something you want to talk about. You want to get us started off on this?
Yes, so they're fortune tellers. It's so crazy because... you literally go to this person, and you have a problem. You have something you want to get dealt with, right? So you go to this random person, okay, and then you have them guess what your problem is, and then you have them give you advice and more advice for the future.
So I mean, are they guessing? Because if they're fortune tellers, can't they tell you?
Well, I'm pretty sure they're all fake. Because, yeah, I don't.
So I think if I'm a fortune teller, the moment somebody walks in, I think what would you say to greet them?
Ayo.
So my greeting would be, I've been expecting you.
Oh. That would be a little, like, oh, I'm just looking for the bathroom.
And I knew that you were going to say that. It's right down this way.
Yeah.
And then I'd hide the light switch, so it's hard for them to find. It's like, oh,
yeah.
You want to ask me what the light switch is? That I'm just gaining credibility with them.
Yeah. You just have multiple things. Or oh, that'd be cool if you have this button and you push it and a chair just pops out of nowhere.
There you go, yeah. So, look, fortune tellers, I mean, they're a thing, and there's probably some people that have a gift of whatever, but I'm just going to venture to guess that for the most part, if they were really able to see into the future, maybe they're just these like small, crappy shopping centers out of the kindness of their hearts because they want to help people and they want to be poor themselves but help other people.
They could be richer than rich.
Yeah, because if you can see the future, like just make a few stock trades yourself.
Yeah, okay, like if you were back then, you could just invest in tons of Bitcoin. Your fortune teller, boom, billionaire.
Yeah, and then you just continue to multiply that on through the days.
And you can also
sports betting. You know who's going to win the Super Bowl? Bam, big bet.
Yeah, and March Madness, $1 million.
Bam, perfect bracket.
Yeah.
Yeah, how many fortune tellers are submitting these brackets? I mean, come on.
Next time we do a what's it called bracket, I'm going to go to a fortune teller and they're going to help me with it.
And if you win,
then we're going to give some credit to the fortune teller, but no money.
Yeah. Well, you have to pay for. I don't even know what they charge. And I mean, I've never been to one. I have no desire to go to one.
Yeah, me neither. Because I don't need somebody to guess what my future is.
Hoodoo voodoo. Let me tell you your future. You're gonna die one day.
Oh my god! I did not know that.
All right. Well, that's. You got anything else about fortune tellers you want to talk about?
No.
All right. We had baby Eliza here this past weekend.
Oh, such a cute baby.
I'll tell you what. It's people. I'm a grandpa.
Yeah.
Which we've established. I'm officially older now.
Yes.
Because of it. And anyway, when I was a young father, people would always say, just wait till your grandparent's the best. And you're like, whatever, old man.
Yeah.
But as an old man now, let me tell you, being a grandparent's the best.
Oh, it is. Is it because of the joy of seeing your kids?
It's the joy, but it's on top of it, it's like, it's just all I need to do is love, right? I can just love. And right now, baby Liza's still not talking.
Oh, yeah, I'm very disappointed.
And so, but I can talk with her, I can love her, I can hold her, and then if she gets stinky, I just hand her off to Addison. If she's crying because she's hungry, I just hand her off to Addison. But
so you like being a grandparent because you don't have to do anything.
It's like being a teenager. You get all the joy and none of the work. So maybe that's why you like baby Eliza as well, because you don't do any of the work either.
Yeah, she's pretty cute.
She's pretty cute.
But
I mean, I'm gonna change it. She's really cute.
Yeah, I mean. It was very funny. Something that I noticed, David's birthday party, okay? Addie and Brandon are in town. They have the baby Eliza. We invite a bunch of family over. Not many people recognize David's birthday. Instead, they just go straight to the baby.
They were there. So David's never had a birthday party. Did you know that? Yeah, he's never had a real. So tomorrow, actually, he's having a real party. So the family's not invited. You're out.
Oh.
So who knows what's going to happen?
Turns out I'm going to pull up with a wig and a fake mustache.
Whoa, that's going to be crazy.
And I'm going to have fake eyebrows, too.
Okay, it's going to be off the hook. They're going to say, hey, who's that strong guy over there with that gnarly beard and mustache and dark eyebrows but super blonde hair?
That's doing pull-ups.
Yeah, he's just doing pull-ups. Wow, that guy's cool.
All the ladies are touching his muscles and stuff.
All right, so back to baby Eliza.
Yeah.
So this got me thinking. There are things that baby Eliza does that are so cute, and we just love it, that may not be so cute if, say, you did it, or if I did it. Like when she would fart. It was so cute. Like, we just loved it.
So you'd be holding her. If you were holding me, I'd just go...
Yeah, I'm putting you to bed. I'm giving you a hug before your bed, and then you just rip one. I'm like, dude, I'm out. Like, because you've done that. You have done that before. You just rip one, and I'm like, I'm out. Enjoy it. See you, bro.
But you're like giving baby Eliza a hug for bed. Oh, that's so cute. It's like, I'm trying to get you away from me.
Yeah. So what other things is it that babies do that we find adorable that if we do it, it's not so adorable?
Well, I mean, crawl sometimes.
How funny would that be? You're at school and you're like, your teacher's like, Jonathan, come to the board to solve this problem. And you get out of your chair and you crawl. That would be, I'm walking into this meeting instead I'm crawling at work. I'm like,
yeah.
You okay? No, I'm good. Yeah. Just exploring the world in a new way.
Or like, cooing like, no!
Yeah, just blabbing all over the place.
Yeah.
I mean, like, one of the things that makes babies awesome is, like, they don't communicate. They don't know how to communicate like we do. And so whatever emotion they're having, they express it.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, in a way, that's kind of cool. It's like, I'm hungry!
Or imagine if I just expressed my emotions like, oh, this is sucky.
And you're just like screaming about it. This sucks. This sucks.
Yeah.
And you're just like over and over again. We're like, and we come and we have to scratch your back and like try to get you calmed down, but just you continue to yell that it stinks and over and over and over again.
Maybe he's hungry. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of like, one thing that Baby Liza's been doing a little bit is giving the bird. She's been flipping off Addison as she's nursing her.
Yeah.
And Addison loves it. She thinks it's so funny. But I'll tell you what, you do that to Mom, you and I are going to have some words.
So Mom's like making me food. I'm like, thanks, Mom.
You're just giving her this food. Oh, thanks for this food, Mom. It's delicious, bird.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, but I'll tell you what, that's why babies are just awesome because they can do awesome things. They can get away with doing things like that, and that's just wonderful.
Yeah, and she is cute.
She's cute, man.
Yeah.
I mean, look, newsflash. I don't know if I told you this. I think I told you this.
What?
Cats in the Cradle podcast has an Instagram page.
Oh my gosh, you definitely told me this. But I'm gonna act like I'm super surprised. What?
Yeah, man. So we're trying to make this even more legitimate than it already is. Look, we're already sponsored
by Docker Haldeman LLC.
And we're not going to do the sponsorship right now, but we are. And then we have pretend sponsors that are pending.
Yes.
You know, we just got some attorneys reviewing contracts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we're also kind of waiting for those contracts to come from the people that are going to pay us. But anyway, we're trying to legitimize this a little bit, and so big things coming in the future.
Oh my.
So yeah. So it's it's a public domain there. So just look up Cats in the Cradle podcast on Instagram and hook it up, man. Let's start following us. We love it.
Yeah.
I have a coworker at work.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say school.
Yeah, I have a coworker at school. It wouldn't be a classmate then. So there's a guy that I work with.
Yeah.
We'll call him a coworker.
Oh.
And he's out. He had to have a medical procedure, so he's going to be out of the office for a few weeks.
Yeah.
And so one of my team members got a get well card.
Yeah.
And she said, "Hey, come on up. Let's sign the card. We're going to send it over to this guy so that, quick recovery, yada, yada, yada." So if you were to write something on a get well card, let's just being real. Okay, let's not be funny for a second, but if you're being real, what would you write on this get well card?
Get well.
Yeah, I mean, literally, it could be like, "Hey, hope you feel better soon. We miss you."
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully it goes good and stuff.
Okay, so I wish I was making this up, but I'm not. So this card's getting passed around.
Yeah.
And this is what some of the people said, right?
Yeah.
So they said the guy's name. "Hope you're feeling better soon. We miss you." Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Praying for a fast recovery. Yeah, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Another one, "Hope you're doing well and hanging in there."
Yeah.
Awesome. Just simple stuff. We don't need to be like, "Hey, I hope when they reattached your foot, it wasn't on the wrong foot." Like it's just like legitimate stuff. And then this one guy says, "Hi," says the person's name, "I feel great." And so I don't know if the assignment was misunderstood, but I just, hey.
Instead of "hope you feel good," I feel good.
Yeah. Hey, it's like, it's like you're in the hospital and like you find out you got some terrible disease or whatever. And, and you're like, everyone's trying to console you. And I go by like, "Hey, Johnny, just want to let you know I got my blood results back and Doc gave me a clean bill of health. I'm good."
Yeah, I'm amazing right now. He's like, he can barely move. Like,
"Hey, if you want, I'll go on a walk later. I'm going to enjoy nature without you. Hope that's okay." Yeah, so I thought that was pretty funny. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to kind of come up with some ideas for sarcastic things that you could say to be selfish on a get well card.
Okay, I have a thing right now. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
So you're like writing like, "Hey, whatever." You're like, "Hey, whatever the person's name is," and then you're like, "You remember you still owe me a restaurant, so you better get well."
Yeah. "Hey, you owe me $20.
Yeah.
Hurry up, or I'm going to take it out of your kidney." All right, so I kind of came up with a couple. Here's one is, "Get well soon. Your desk is piling up and I don't have the time to deal with it." I guess a little selfish there. You got anything else?
I have another one for like if like a family member or something, we're like, you're supposed to host us over for dinner tonight, but now my wife has to make it. Or, I have one more. And if you're at home and like you're a kid and you have to do chores and you're like, I have to do your chores too. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thanks for giving me more work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like, so I know you're sick, but I really could use some help with this project, so get your butt back. Anyway.
Pretty silly.
Get well, coworker that's probably not listening to this, because as we discussed last week, most of my coworkers don't listen to this.
Yeah, disappointing.
But for whatever it's worth, I feel great.
Wait, were you the one that wrote?
No. So I was writing in the card and I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so funny. So I took a picture of it because to me it was funny.
Yeah,
it made me laugh. Okay, we were talking about something. I went to dinner with some not coworkers, like some business associates the other day.
Oh,
big deal.
Oh,
we went to a restaurant.
Restaurant.
And we ate food at the restaurant. Yeah, I know.
Never heard of that before.
Yeah, so it's a new concept. You go and apparently there's these buildings. They have a kitchen in there, and there's somebody that like makes food. Now, what they do is they give you selections, so you can't just go into any restaurant and say, "Hey, I want a cheeseburger," because they may not have a cheeseburger.
So each building has different.
It's unique, based on the theme that they choose.
Whoa,
it's wild. And then somebody like will bring the food out to you. You don't have to do the dishes. You don't have to cook. You don't have to bring any ingredients.
Whoa,
totally new concept. I'd never heard of this before.
Me neither.
Yeah, it's foreign, wild, right?
Yeah, I
know it's kind of, I can tell your mind's blown right now.
Yeah, people are talking about this place called McDonald's. Is that one of them?
I think so. I mean, it might be. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't
know. Anyway, so we were talking about some stuff, and it got me thinking about there are certain jobs that are underpaid that we definitely need to have increase the pay.
Like
a parachute packer.
Oh. A parachute packer. How much do they get paid?
I don't know. I generally don't know, but whatever it is, it's like you probably got some guy who's like whatever. It should be good. Like think about if you're about to jump out of a plane, how much confidence do you want to have in the guy that packed that chute?
All the confidence in the world. You don't want to be like, yeah, he probably did a terrible job on this. You don't want to be thinking, whatever. Is this on right? I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Oh, I read the manual a month ago, but it should be good.
Oh my gosh, I've been reading the manual upside down.
Yeah. So parachute packer, and here's another idea I have. And so we've talked about this. We've gone to talk about the carnivals.
Yeah.
The people that set up those carnival rides, those people need to make more money.
Parks and Rec?
Not Parks and Rec. I'm talking about like the carnivals. I'm talking like, you're going on those crazy roller coasters. Like one moment they're driving down the freeway with those things. The next moment it's popped up in some field and you're on a ride where you're like going upside down and spinning really fast.
Yeah, and you need to be very, like, you have to trust those things. If one miscalculation is off.
Yeah, big explosion. But that's what I'm saying. So, again, I'm going to be judgmental here. You've been to these carnivals. You've been to these fairs.
Yeah.
You look at the caliber of workers at the carnivals.
Yeah.
They don't look like your typical construction worker. They don't look like your engineer.
They just look like a normal Randeezy.
They look like a guy that might have spent a few years in prison most of the time, right? They also look like somebody who could be a pedophile at times. I'm making some big judgment statements here.
Whoa.
But I'm just saying, at one moment, they are traveling down the freeway. The next moment, they're putting up this very dangerous ride that you're riding on. And I'm thinking like, well, I hope this guy read the manual and I hope he can read it all.
Also, Dad, what does this have to do with your eating food?
Has nothing to do with me eating food. So, during the eating food experience, we were talking about somebody who, they were doing a parachute jump and the parachute didn't open properly. What? And so they fell. So what happens is whenever you skydive the first few times you go tandem, right? So you're attached to an instructor.
Yeah. And
so somehow this instructor passed out. And so this lady's falling and thinking like, hey, when are you going to pull the chute? He's never pulling the chute. And so she's like, sees this guy's hunched over, passed out. And so she's trying to like just pull anything. She pulls one of the rip cords and the parachute didn't open up properly, didn't open all the way. And so it's opened enough so it's slowing them down, but it's not opening them enough, so it's going to be like just this nice gentle fall.
Oh.
And so they crashed into the ground. They both survived.
Oh, what?
Crazy, right?
And she was eating lunch with you?
No. We were talking about this while I was
like, and you didn't get her autograph or her picture?
No, but then another guy told a story about this carnival that his mom went to when she was a little girl.
Yeah.
And so you know the one that you and Ralph went on, the spinny whatever, the Spinatron or whatever you want to call it?
The one that Ralph threw up
The one that he
afterwards?
threw up on afterwards? So this guy's mom goes on this ride when she's probably your age.
Yeah.
The carnival worker falls asleep. The thing was spinning for 25 minutes. Could you imagine? Like at some point you're like, you can't get off because it's spinning so much. You got the centrifugal force keeping you in.
I'd be like, wake up!
But again, like in that one, you guys are inside of like this, Martian spaceship looking thing.
Yeah, but there's a guy in the middle.
Yeah, but that guy fell asleep.
Yeah, but then you yell at him.
He's asleep.
You take
It's loud in there anyway. Like
you take your phone out like, God!
you throw it in. The centrifugal force takes it to smash you back.
Yeah. Like, man, I really gotta go pee. Weak. Goes all in your face.
Oh, man. So anyway, I'm sure there's other jobs that deserve higher pay. I mean, like we could say teachers, we could say police officers, we could say
Party poopers.
We could say, kids in my house that do a crappy job at their chores, they probably deserve a raise.
Yeah, the reason that we're doing such a crappy job is because you aren't paying us enough.
And what I would say is if you did a better job, you might make more money. I mean, it's just weird how the world works sometimes.
Yeah, so I guess neither of us are going to get what we want.
Because all of a sudden I start paying you more, you're like, hey, Dad must really be happy with the way I'm cleaning. I guess I'm just going to keep doing it.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? If I just do a crappier job than I'm already doing, maybe he'll just pay me what I was doing before so I can spend even less time doing it and make the same amount I was making before.
Oh, my.
Then all of a sudden I'm just like, I don't even know if this house is clean and I'm paying you money.
Yeah, it's just like, you come home, did you do your chores? You're like, yeah. And then you're like looking, this bathroom does not look clean. Oh, yeah, I used it afterwards.
I mean, honestly, that's kind of how our pool's right now. So it's like,
oh, my gosh.
It's so frustrating.
Don't get me started on that. I will start ranting and
so
chanting.
the palm trees are seeding right now. We got a guy coming this Wednesday to trim them. Oh. And we just got
this Wednesday is gone.
I thought it was yesterday, but I just wrote down the wrong date, so super frustrated there. But yeah, it'll be this on the 10th of July. Those palm trees will be trimmed up. So unfortunately, we got to deal with it for another 6 days.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like you'll go out there. I did it this morning. I went out there. I skimmed the pool for about 30 minutes. You're like, okay, it looks pretty good. I know if we go outside right now, it's going to be nasty looking.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Like you sweep so much. I swept so much. They're literally like still, and they spread apart too, so you can't get them.
Yeah, that's the life of a pool skimmer right there, brother.
But they do get paid.
They do? Question mark. All right, we're fans of Tesla. It's dying.
I'm not.
You're not a Tesla guy?
No.
You don't like you don't. All right, here's the real deal. You can't ride in it anymore then.
I can ride in it, but okay. I think it is not American, and I will tell you why.
Because it's made in America. Because it was manufactured in America.
No.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay, so you know how America, if you think of an American car, you don't think of a Tesla. You don't think of some electric car. You think of a big truck with like huge wheels.
Like a Toyota Tundra.
No.
Oh, okay.
Like a night. I don't know, just like a big.
Because you know where Toyotas are made. Japan.
No, we do not like. Okay, like a Ford. Or like a big truck, and you do not think Tesla, because
but why not?
You can also rev the engine of a car. It makes me angry that you can, and then people. Okay, you can't rev an engine to the Tesla, and people are getting fake engines.
So, but so how is that not American? Like, because if you think about Chevy, like all these car companies are going almost all electric with their fleet, and so what you're talking about right now is these old school vehicles
are American,
but those also exist in Germany and Italy and Japan and Korea and all these other countries. But they
started in America.
Sure, they started here, but electric cars also started here via Tesla.
No.
So it's the innovator. And now you could say, hey, Elon Musk is from South Africa, and that could be your beef. But Elon
Musk... He's from South Africa?
Yeah, he's from South Africa. You know his grandpa's last name is Haldeman? Yeah.
That's our last name!
Right?
Whoa.
Anyway,
does that mean that your grandpa and his grandpa are the same?
I have no idea what it means.
That means that you guys are cousins?
At some point, they may have been familial. Or they just shared the same last name. I don't know. But anyway, what I'm saying is Elon Musk took the spirit of Henry Ford and adopted that and used it for electric cars and made a Tesla out of it. He innovated and created there. So there's my hot take to combat your hot take. Are you still riding your hot take that they're not American?
I just don't like them, and they're not American.
Okay, well, that being the case, you no longer can ride in my car. Because I don't want you to be embarrassed. I don't want you to be ashamed of what you're riding in.
No, I'm not ashamed.
No, but I've spoken my piece. I'm good. I think we're in a good spot right now.
No, we're not in a good spot.
And so while we're at this, I'm going to introduce a new topic here. Reasons why I want to punch Jonathan in the face. Number one, he doesn't like my car. No. So I'm a Tesla guy. Apparently you're not.
Yeah, I'm not.
And let it be known, you are not a Tesla guy. You don't want anything to do with Tesla. But I want to introduce this next subject by saying there is a Tesla robot coming out soon.
A Tesla? Oh my gosh, it's Terminator.
It's a version of Terminator, except for it doesn't terminate, it helps. And so
that's how Terminator.
And so what? Anyway, I will program the Tesla robot that I get whenever it comes out to not help you because you don't like Tesla.
What?
And so when I
don't like the car Tesla, but I'm gonna like this robot.
Look, it's all one and the same. They're all you insult one, you insult the other.
Is the Tesla robot gonna be taking my job?
The Tesla robot is gonna be so wonderful because I'll come home from the gym and say, "Hey, make me 3 eggs and toast," and it'll do it.
Oh, so basically you're getting lazy. You're getting lazy.
This is gonna be wonderful. Yes, and then like if I'm sick, I'm like, "Hey, carry me to the shower," and it'll carry me to the shower.
Does it have a camera on it?
Yeah.
Does it record?
I don't know what it does. They're still.
If it's recording, then you're gonna be recorded butt naked in the shower.
You know what? Hey, I'll say Tesla delete the butt naked recording. But it's gonna be. This is gonna be. I might even have Tesla robot as my podcast co-host because I'm so offended at what you've said.
I'm gonna ask
that hot take was so hot.
I'm gonna ask it to sweep the pool, and I'm gonna push it in.
I mean, those things are gonna be tough, man. You haven't seen any of these videos.
No.
It's crazy because it's like super strong, but it has like these delicate hands where it can literally crack eggs. Like it'll be able to sweep. It's going to be wild. It's going to be revolutionary.
This is literally Terminator right here.
Yeah, and then it'll be at some point I'll say, "Hey, Tesla robot, I need you to kill Jonathan. He doesn't like you."
And I'm going to grab
Yeah, dude.
Tesla robot.
I know he's
gone.
Like his eye's gonna be all exposed, like on Terminator.
And then it's gonna like droop, come all back together and stuff.
So, anyway, long story, very long. If we were to get a Tesla robot, what would the one thing be that you would have it take care of?
Pushing it into the pool. I don't know. Probably cleaning my bathroom and doing my laundry.
Because think about those are things that are annoying. Like you have to fold the laundry.
Okay, my bathroom is dirty. There's stuff in there that I don't even know where it came from. The trash is overflowing.
Dude, you're disgusting. Are you serious? Because I asked Ralph to clean your bathroom earlier this week. That was one of his jobs.
The bathroom is not clean.
Okay, then guess what you're doing today? Let freedom ring. Let bathroom be clean.
What?
Yeah, dude. You're not blowing nothing up until that bathroom's cleaned up. How about that?
Me alone or Ralph too?
Oh, you guys are both doing that one.
Okay. Well, I guess we just have to end this podcast now. On a good note, Doc R. Haldeman, LLC.
She's had some really cool success stories this past week.
Oh, my gosh.
So she told me there's a patient that she's been working with another doctor in the office. So one doctor is like a homeopathic doctor, and then another doctor is Renee.
Yeah.
And they combined have been working on getting this girl pregnant. I mean, as far as like getting her body to be pregnant. And so they did it. Like she's pregnant right now, so which is super awesome because that's really cool that, she was unable to have a baby, had tried for years.
Yeah.
And now she's pregnant. So that's super awesome.
Yeah. And you can find Dr. Haldeman at 702-258-7860. That is 702-258-7860.
Mention the podcast. You can see it at Renaissance Health Center.
And we will be mentioning the home phone, 911.
I know we gave Merrill Dillamon a shout-out a long time ago.
We did.
But we need to give him another shout-out.
Oh, yeah.
So Merrill went to the Strat. So the Strat, it used to be called the Stratosphere, now it's the Strat. And, it's the tallest tower, freestanding tower, I think in North America.
Oh, yeah.
It used to be, I don't know if it still is.
But we went to a taller tower, though, before.
I don't know, whatever. Anyway, so, you don't take the stairs up there, you take an elevator. You take an elevator up, you take an elevator down.
Yeah, did he take the stairs?
No, he took the elevator. But guess what he did when he was in the elevator?
Pushed all the buttons.
No, there's a guy there that pushes the buttons for you because they don't trust you. And there's really one button. You go up or you go down.
Yeah.
Because they can't stop in the middle. There's nothing to do.
Did he hit the ring button?
No, he didn't. He called board meetings. He called meetings to order when he was. Don't you remember we talked about this when we were in San Antonio? Dude, come on, man. Did you hit your head?
Yes.
Remember when we were in San Antonio and every time we would get in an elevator, we'd say, "Hey, welcome to our meeting."
Oh, okay. You're like, okay. You confused me when you said board meeting. I was like, is he on his phone calling people from his business?
No, so he says, "Hey, welcome to the meeting." And so when they were going down, Jamie, his wife, was so embarrassed.
Yeah.
She's like, "I don't want anything to do with this." She would not walk next to him as they were leaving the elevator. So anyway, I just thought that was funny. I'm glad he did that. Glad he shared that with me. So that's pretty awesome. I did not share my hot take.
Oh yeah, you did. You did.
Oh, I just countered your hot take with my hot take. Oh, movie review. Did you got any movies you need to review on a podcast that does not review movies?
Yes, I do. And this movie is A Quiet Place Day 1.
Oh, so is it the sequel or the prequel?
It's the third.
So it's like the
prequel.
Was it like the beginning of it? Like how it happened?
Okay, so no, so the first one is it automatically you're already like halfway or like you're a year through the apocalypse and it's a family surviving. Okay, then the second one shows how it started and then it goes back to where we left off in the first movie. Then in the third one, whole new story, whole new setting, whole new people in the beginning.
And it was
okay. I didn't.
What grade are you giving this one, Buckaroo?
A C.
A C?
Yeah.
A C coming from you means it's probably a D to an F for me, I'm guessing.
Yeah, you would not like it because you do not like suspense or like.
I can do suspense. I don't like horror or gory.
It was not as scary. There's only one. There's a person that died, but then there's a whole entire group of people. It was just not that good.
Okay, I watched. Renee, sometimes, the joy of being married is that sometimes you get to watch what your wife wants to watch, and that's wonderful. And so this past week I watched a movie on Netflix called Place in the Heart.
What?
And it's a movie probably from the 80s, I don't know. And it's about the Depression era and how people kind of came together to do things, and had Sally Fields in there, and it had Danny Glover in there.
Glover?
I can remember his last name. Did Danny Glover in there? I had a bunch of old school actors from when I was a kid.
Whoa.
Who you have no idea who they are. But anyway, it was fine. It was I liked it because it was fun to see how people lived back in that era.
Yeah.
But it was it wasn't action packed and nobody died. Well, no, there's two people that died actually.
Whoa.
Yeah. But anyway, whatever. Place in the Heart. I'd give it out of 5, 3.5.
Okay, so that means that it's a negative.
For you would not have enjoyed it. It's
Is it like Saving Private Ryan?
Not even close. Saving Private Ryan is awesome. Saving Private Ryan is amazing.
It's like, they remember
In fact,
when they...
it's 4th of July. We got to go watch Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, remember...
You know why we're not speaking German right now?
Because of Saving Private Ryan.
Because of people like that. But also why we don't have a funny accent?
Because of Saving Private Ryan.
No, because of 4th of July.
Oh. Oh, it was.
You know who's working today? British people.
Okay, you know when they found the wrong person in Saving Private Ryan, and he's like,
"It's like my brother's okay."
Yeah, your brothers are dead, and they're like, "What? He just started school." That's so funny.
I forgot about. They're like, "Wait, what? No, okay, all right, we got the wrong kid."
All right, Adios.
Hey, thanks for listening. We love it. We love having you hang out with us and find us on Instagram.
Adios.
Bye.